I got a bad feeling about this.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back. It's your boy A-Rock. It's the Credo 4, man. We here with another one. I got my girl, Miss D. What's up, Miss D?
What's going on with you?
Y'all was just now listening to Trippin' by Miss D. Tell her, man. Y'all y'all didn't even know she was spitting like that, huh? Y'all ain't even know. How I feel, sis? You out here, you be doing your thing, though.
Yeah, man. I just stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying?
So go ahead, now we gonna get into it. We back with another pie. We got another great interview lined up for everybody. Oh Lord, my shit.
That's okay, cause it's so hot in there. We gotta fire some fast guests in the building, so the shit be happening. The electrical currents be flowing and shit.
Yeah, check. Okay, here we go. I'm like, damn, where's my voice? All right, so you know what I'm saying, Miss D. Let's go ahead. Let's introduce the people we got in the studio with us today. Go ahead.
Yes, man. We got some of the cast and writers of the movie series. I know you heard of it. 3-part movie series. They in the building, man.
Let's go. So we're going to start right here. First person right here. Just go ahead and introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are.
Hey, everybody. I'm Tony Sr., a.k.a. the big one in the building.
Yee! All right, okay.
In the building, you know what's happening.
Okay. We got.
Myself, bro.
There you go.
Superstar shit.
Starling, man, a.k.a. the pen, man.
Let's go. AKA the pen. I like the tag. I like the tag.
Hashtag the pen.
Yo, I like the tag.
I like that.
That was.
Stand on the Credo 4, man. Shit always be happening, man. When people step in the door.
I like that tag. That was sick.
Hashtag the pen.
So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So not only, we gotta introduce you too, Miss D. She's part of the cast too. We forgot. I ain't even gonna let that one slide right there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna let that one slide.
Yeah, man. We everywhere. I can't help it. I don't try to be everywhere, but it just be happening like that.
She said, "I'm just everywhere." But nah, man, I'm happy to have y'all here, man. I just want to congratulate y'all first on doing something dope, something dope, representing Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, getting into independent filmmaking, you know what I'm saying. That in itself, you gotta take some pause to do that, for real.
It's a lot.
Hold on, do I got applause? I got a
Yeah, man, you gotta junk on that jank or something.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Hey, you know, sweet as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? No way you ain't gotta clap on that bitch.
But nah, I just want to say, again, congrats on that. But besides, having a lot of ball, what else does it take to start a independent movie or series like y'all doing right now?
Vision, teamwork, some money.
Facts.
You feel me? Definitely got to have some money. I'm sorry, talent and passion is not enough. But you gotta have vision. You gotta have a team. And you gotta have some people around you that really want to see you win.
Right.
Really, because it's gonna be a challenge for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a dope team too. Like you said, the pen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And besides that, who else on the team? Who else with you that's help put this together? You can shout them out.
Yeah. So our creator, we have to shout out Dia. That's our creator, producer, director, cameraman, writer.
Yeah. Et cetera.
That's our guy. And then we got Papa Dot. That's our executive producer, writer, director. So those are the four of us right there, part of the production right there.
Okay. Shout them out. Yeah. So I got this question right here. All right. Writing this, what was the inspiration in writing all this? I know. Is it based off a true story, or is this just straight up something that just came out of your mind?
It's both, because it's true events.
Right.
So, you know, a young boy accidentally killing his cousin, that's actually a true event that happened. And when we had our movie premiere, one of the women that was in the crowd, when she saw it, you know, it was relatable to her because her brother had killed her cousin
That
by
situation.
accident. Yeah, you know. The difference is he tried to save him. If y'all haven't seen it, I'm just gonna do spoils. So y'all can go see this.
So
one.
spoilers.
It's the opening scene.
Yeah.
But it's been out for a while, so if you haven't seen it,
yeah.
you need to catch up because you know they dropping new episodes, so y'all need to catch up.
Right. We doing spoilers today. I'm telling it all.
If you ain't seen it by now, shame
At
on
this
you.
point,
Exactly.
You can just watch this. I'll tell you everything. Nah, go check it out. Yeah. So yeah, true events and pure creativity, just making up stuff.
So in the writing room, so that's what I want to talk about in the writing room. What was that? What was that like? Like, were you in the writing room with them at the same time?
Yeah.
So what was that like? Like being creative, bouncing ideas off each other, trying to pull this script together.
It was, for the most part, is pretty smooth.
Pretty smooth.
It could get a little, like, we got some strong personality, so sometimes it get tricky.
Right.
Even with that, we know how to bring ourselves back down and, you know, stay with the objective.
Okay.
You know, get off the objective because of, like, we do a good job with our pride, egos, and things like that. Mm-hmm. So,
Blending the
I
vision.
think, and that was my first time writing with somebody, anybody. I never did that before, so.
Right, because I know you're an author. You know what I'm saying? Because we if you don't know, we had my man on the podcast before, but he talked about, you know, his writing journey and stuff like that. Right. And so yeah, like in you, what is your writing journey outside of the R?
So I do have a book, Permission. It's actually on audio, so you guys can check that out on my website. It's
audiobook. That's my lane.
Oh yeah,
I'm trying
download
to tell
it.
you, that's the lane.
That's my lane, bro.
I gotta get into that lane ASAP. That's the lane right there.
Yeah, and if y'all want me to, you know, read your book for you, put it in audio format, I do that as well.
Voiceovers.
Got
okay,
a nice little
here we go.
voice, little bedtime voice.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. I love to write, and I have my book, Permission, and I also write poems. So I have a poem book coming out as well, and a self-help development book for women. So that's my journey before writing on the R. And then my experience writing with them is like, we was just writing today because we write a lot. We got a lot of scripts. We be on the phone for hours, like at times. Like it takes truly dedicating your time to, you know, your team, and they give me a headache.
Yeah.
They drive me crazy, y'all. I don't. Sean said it all cool, but I don't know what I have to go through. I'm ready to tell it all.
I mean, go ahead. This is what this is all about. That's what I want to know. I want to know. Yeah, I want to know what, like the emotions trying to pull out the script. Like, cause like I said, it's a lot of emotion going on in these episodes and in the script that y'all performed already. And I know the writing room was crazy. Like the ideas bouncing off each other, just trying to put that story together.
Mm-hmm. It go down because it's like a lot of it. I mean, sometimes people be like, all right, black movies, we tired of seeing people killed, shot, and all of that. But it's like that's really still our story, and we have to tell it so that we can have our place in history too. Like, okay, we watching somebody else's movie and that happened to them, but when do we get our voice to tell our experience? You know what I'm saying? My brother was murdered. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's an outlet for me to actually be able to express the emotions that I felt from me, not just somebody else. So, and same, you know, with Sean or Dia or Di, if we writing and we want to put it in there, we got to put it in a story format so that it's not just telling a random story, but we got to actually make it entertaining. And so it's a challenge to blend and to merge, but, you know, we get it done.
Right.
Professionals, so.
Man, you got any questions? You got something?
I mean, shit, I'm over here like, okay, shit. You know what I'm saying?
But no, go ahead.
I mean, outside of the writing, so we done got it written down, and now we gotta go look for different people, different backgrounds, and then we got to put these characters. At that point of the process, like, what is that like? Like, what was some of the different stresses of that versus the writing process?
I would definitely say, like, when you have a vision, you writing for the character, but you still need to meet the real person. So you got to be open-minded because you got to change. Like, we was writing, and some people was just too old to play the main characters. Like, bro, man, a lot of... I'm going to just say it. Some of y'all looking real old out here, so y'all can't even play certain roles. Be like, yo, you 30? You sure? You really looking like 50. So it's like, that's not going to work. So, so sometimes you like, dang, we either got to change this up a little bit or you got to wait for God to send the right person.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of patience with that, too, because you might want to create and you got something in your mind, but what you gonna do? Make up a person?
Yeah.
Like you gotta meet that person, and when you see that person, then they might have it in them, but you might have to do a little work to bring it out of them, and that's a little more
Talk
of the
crazy to them. Pull up at the dining room and tell you why they eating. Y'all ready? Let me hear something.
Yeah, I'm glad you know. I'm ready to tell my story. Because I was minding my business.
I go over that scene right quick. Let me
See
hear
what I'm saying? That's how he was too. He's serious too. Like, do you remember? Because you might need to remember in person. You know what I'm saying?
But that was something I want to talk to you and you about too, and not just y'all too, but the auditions. Like, so I know that got wild. Like, talk about the auditions a little bit. So, what was your experience, sis?
I mean, for like, it was like so sitting out in like the waiting area. It was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? It was, they had it set up, right.
Right.
So like, when you go in, you got the paper, you got to fill out your profile, stuff like that, and they had.
So I was coming correct with it.
Somebody bit the head out the chicken. Nah.
Bit the chicken.
Nah, they tore that chicken to pieces, you know what I'm saying? By the time I got to the chicken, he was unidentifiable, you know what I'm saying? They fucked that food up.
No, he said what chicken? He didn't even get none of the chicken. God, we did our best. We made sure
they had it out. They had it out there. But by the time I seen him, man, he was an unidentified, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, y'all know that. Y'all know the saying, what it come with food and black folks.
And you gotta feed the people. So we
gotta
feed
the people. Yeah,
make sure they're comfortable.
That was in the waiting area, refreshments. And then we, had a number, to come back or whatever. So we went back there. They partnered us up with somebody. And then you go back there and they, pick a scene, you know what I'm saying, or what, okay, woo de woo. So, like, that was, so I did, like, a line, you know what I'm saying, but I had my, Angela Bassett on when I went back there, so they couldn't just let me do that little line, so they was like, let me expand her line, you know what I'm saying, so they gave me a whole little chunk after the first jump, so, you know what I'm saying, but it was cool, you know what I'm saying, they all in there like this.
With the stale face.
Yeah.
Just waiting for you to get to work.
Tony was the only one that had a little personality in there. Everybody else made me feel like I was on death row. Like, I got called back like, what? They didn't even make a facial expression in that video. Nah, but they was laughing and like, you know what I'm saying? They would laugh like when we, you know what I'm saying? Because they do be funny. So they had, it was a good vibe.
And she smoked that. Yeah, she smoked that.
And what was your experience in the auditions?
That joint was cool. At first, everybody in there just reading over, it was a male and female line. So, taking time, trying to remember it, and getting ready, knew what to feel, but trying to stick to the business. So when I do get back there, they like, you gonna read with dude. I'm like, I ain't never read.
You're like, what kind of scene this gonna be?
I got ready for the female man scene. So
got him.
the dude I'm with, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, but you could tell he just nervous. It was simple, like, Gator, what's up? Like, what's up? Hey, what? Regular shit, you know what I'm saying? Pop your shit. He couldn't get it, so I'm trying to be on my shit while compensating for him. So now he getting me nervous. I'm like, man, come on, like. So by the time I leave out,
And that's something I learned from, I learned a lesson that day. Like, when you see that, now when I next audition and I see that, I know how to be like, okay, we gonna get rid of him. Let's call him back and
Yeah.
go with somebody else,
Right.
Because he throwing his chemistry off,
Right.
and it ain't. It
See,
could be a
that-
lot better.
I like
so that's
that.
something I learned from audition day, just watching.
I like
Okay,
that.
sometimes you got,
yeah.
sometimes you
You
gotta,
gotta stay focused.
yeah, you gotta be like, all right, he kind of messing this up, right?
Cause I almost ain't see it for you. I almost
Yeah,
ain't see
I
it.
fought for you though.
But see, that was
I almost ain't see it. Damn, they ain't.
because that was a question I had for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this was everybody first time experience. I don't know if this was your first time putting together a movie or your first time doing a movie, but what lessons did y'all learn from this experience that y'all gonna take into y'all next time y'all go into filming?
I'm gonna say get out your own way and go for it. Fuck what anybody gotta say. Fuck what anybody think. You know what I'm saying? If it's on your mind and your purpose and your lane, you know what I'm saying? Just go for it. And that's with anything. You know what I'm saying? Because this don't just apply, like you say, to life. Just
Right.
I mean, because a lot of people first time, or some people second jump, or you could be a professional. You know what I mean? But you might get in certain situations, certain, you know what I'm saying, environments, and you're overthinking. Out talk yourself, you know what I mean, or let somebody else energy or somebody else words dictate and move you out. When you lock in, you know what I'm saying. And at first for me, I straight text somebody after the joint like, I felt I ain't do good, you know what I'm saying, like, but I know what I'm on, you know what I'm saying, especially when I could pop my shit, but I humble down so much, you know what I'm saying, through the grace of God. No bullshit though, you know what I'm saying. So when we come back for the table read, Sean goddamn pulled me.
Talk
He go
your
to the
shit,
side.
man.
He
Yo,
like,
for real.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Y'all know this joint about y'all. So I'm like, oh shit, I done got the map. Like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And then even the first scene we shot, it was the butterflies that everybody get. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just that's the natural. But after a while, like, bruh, man, they writing a movie down there about your life, like shit.
Yeah, you like
man,
I didn't experience some of this shit.
man, I am Himothy for real.
Yo, like
So
You gotta
I fuck
own
with
it.
it.
You gotta own it. That's one of the, for me, the lessons I learned too, because this is my first time doing a movie. I actually star in it as well. So it was a challenge for me to go from writing and then I gotta shift my brain and get in character mode and all of that. So, and it's a ownership of like the role that I'm taking too. So getting in my own way of that, where it's just like, all right, I gotta stand in front of what I'm doing and behind what I'm doing. And I gotta own all of that, like the character, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, if you want to do something, just do it. Like, especially in this creative space. And a lot of people will be in your head and telling you got to do something perfect, or don't try to make everything perfect before you just go for it. Like, just go for it. If it's in you, it's already in you. So believe that whatever you bring into it is what's necessary for this to come to life. Like, you don't need nothing else sometimes. You just raw talent. So that was something for me I learned. Like, I already got it. Like, I'm definitely her. I've been her. And now this is just my time to do it in all aspects. So
I like that.
yeah,
Respect.
that's what I learned.
Yeah. Again, I was a writer, so I'm using words.
Right.
This time, I mean, I'm using actually written word, but now I had to learn how to use my voice as a director. You know,
Yes.
and
Be able to
you know,
just
be meaner and tougher and.
Yes.
Nah, hell nah.
I'm playing, bro. I'm playing, bro.
Can't get no meaner or
yo.
No, I'm playing, bro.
No, I get what he trying to say.
Nah,
though.
you
I get
don't
what he
get
trying to
the hell he
say.
trying to say. You ain't had to deal with this shit, nigga.
I said something.
I know what he's saying.
I get it though.
Yeah, because that's A-Rock be having to
Yeah,
whip
start
it
making
in.
some decisions around here.
I go from getting my ass whipped at the R to getting my ass whipped at the Credo 4, man. You don't
That
stop.
ain't even
Yeah.
true.
But like I remember like in the first episode I would see things I ain't really agree with and wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of like still in the learning stage of the director part. But as we grew into like episode 2, episode 3, I was starting to speak up like, nah, that ain't gonna work. Nah, this ain't gonna work. So
I
that's
told
kind of
Sean,
what
you
I
gotta
learned.
start making some decisions around here. And I walked up on him. He was like, "Fuck." Okay, can we curse? I was like, yeah.
And just to be okay with letting somebody know, yo, you did a bad job. Try to do it again. I don't like that.
Yeah, because it's going to come
Or
across.
that line ain't gonna work because we was giving people a lot of leeway with being able to freestyle a little bit, but you're going too far.
Right. No, see,
You know what I mean? So,
nah, it's true because you're a director. You try to project what you
And I
the
didn't have
vision
to
you
do
trying
that
to
as
have.
a writer, you just write and boom. But you're dealing with people now, so I had to, use my voice so they can't keep looking at my face and trying to read my thoughts.
Right.
Yeah, the difference is I do read thoughts.
I'm gonna trick you every time. I got a poker face.
Yeah, me too. We just two people playing poker.
Oh man.
Lord, and I ain't good at it. It be all over my face. I be like,
And it's crazy because a lot of times that's how it used to be. Don't say nothing. But I understood goddamn the vision.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know. A lot of times after the scene, I go holler at Sean and be like,
What you
"Hey,
think?
what you
Type
think?
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How my body, because I know one thing is remembering the words, but how my body language was, like how my goddamn, you know what I'm saying, facial expression was, like,
Yeah.
what's up? You know what I mean?
So, yeah.
goddamn
And you
tell
want
me.
somebody's opinion that's not gonna be biased.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody's opinion that's like, look, I ain't got no feelings in this shit. This is what it is. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So,
A lot of times it made them
do better.
A lot of times, they did a lot better because I said
It
something.
brings it out.
Versus,
yeah.
sometimes people think they did good.
And you don't know.
You see
if
yourself
nobody-
on camera like, damn, I
The
could have did that
fuck?
better. And
Yeah.
I'm over there in the cut
And
like,
ain't said
I
nothing.
should have said something because I saw you doing
Bring
that.
it about me.
Yeah, definitely. He,
I was on them.
And it's so crazy because the scene he talking about where he pulled up on me like that, that was one of the best scenes. Like, you know what I'm saying, as far as the scenes I had. You know what I'm
What
saying?
scene was this? I mean, it's
Well,
already been spoilers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
Ask anything. What's
Shout
wrong?
out to Demi, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
The
Yeah.
main Got a princess, you know what I'm saying? It was great working with her as well. But we had a scene, we sisters, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about the lunch scene, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
You
see-
know what I'm
see,
saying?
I watched.
See,
I
you
watched.
it.
He had to bring it up out you.
I watched.
Yeah. It worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was like shit. It was.
Just one a minute. It was.
Yeah.
It was definitely. But
I mean,
You, I'm talking about for the cast.
for the cast.
that's why I said as far as the scenes I was in. Because like Demi, she reached out like. She came to my crib, you know what I'm saying? We sat down. Princess, aka, I said not Tiffany, aka Tony, came there. It was all three of us, and we had a very interesting conversation that night.
Yes, we did.
Yeah,
We bonded.
but we bonded through some of the same things. But this is all our first time together, like, and they at
Right.
my house, you know what I'm saying? But through that. It was like, so I don't know, it was just up from there, like when you can create with people, when you can pick up on people's energy, like it just be good. It's just a good vibe, like it's just a good vibe.
So lessons for you. What are you gonna bring to the next filming?
Oh my God. Because we got a couple scripts that we're working on right now. And this Tiffany's character is a lot more, she's versatile, but she's a lot more like, kind of like laid back. She's sneaky. You got to watch her. Like, you're going to see her turn up a little bit, but the next ones is like, I get to really be like, I'm excited to be on my shit. Like the next one, like I'm definitely turned up on my next ones. Like this one was just some like real cool type shit, but I'm ready to turn up on the next ones for sure. So a lot more personality, a lot more just aggression, a lot more all of that I get to get out. So yeah, I want to be in front,
Period.
turning up.
As you should.
Period.
As you should.
Nah, I respect it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do better for the next time you get on camera?
What I'm gonna do better? Just stick to it. It's a learning curve, and goddamn 1 foot at a time. I mean, I had a couple conversations, like I said, with them, and just far as this role, it was more so a reflect of a life. So it's goddamn, it's easier, it's comfortability. You know what I mean? Like shit, nigga been
Some
in the streets,
familiarity
so like,
there.
yeah. So, but it's just when it come time to having to be a full-flown businessman, ain't never been in the streets, so having to goddamn be whatever role, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a everyday to being comfortable, being uncomfortable. You know
You
what I'm
don't
saying?
want to be
So,
boxed in to
yeah,
just one
so-
role.
Right.
and I pick on shit quick, so I just
I want to
gotta
do some action shit. Like I want to goddamn
Fuck yeah.
motherfucking
Some John Wick shit.
I want to be flipping it. Some
Sean
motherfucking-
asked me, what roles, goddamn, would you do? I'm like, Sean wouldn't do everything. At first, that gay shit, that's out the window. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, shit, and that police shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, don't you like,
You
I
want to be a
ain't,
police?
And then I started thinking about the police job. I'm
Why you want
like,
to be a policeman?
because that's the mentality, you know what I'm saying? I come from, you know what I'm saying, and it's embedded in me like, I don't want nothing to do with the police, but then be having to remember, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
No, I feel what he's saying.
That shit
I feel what he's saying.
If you be honest and think about it, a lot of people first roles, you know what I'm saying? If
Be
they
police.
impactful,
Yeah.
not even that. If it's impactful,
Yeah.
imagine every role after that is a reflect of that first role because they did it so well.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, my first role. Just imagine, goddamn, it'd be a dope ass movie, goddamn, and now everybody hitting me trying to get me to be goddamn Officer Ricky or goddamn
That's the cop ass nigga from that
You know what I'm
sweet
saying?
ass.
That's the cop like.
No, that's
Trying to have my dick swinging and goddamn turn up on these hoes, goddamn busting head.
you want to do that. That's my thing. So
Put a
that's
lawyer,
problem.
put a suit on, be a lawyer
That's
or
his
something.
problem. Your dick been swinging the whole goddamn movie.
That's my problem. Me and God working on that though. Me and God working
Y'all
on
need
that.
to watch
But
the
that's
episode.
too. Like that's how I feel. I agree with that though, because I like the sex scenes that's coming up. Like for things like that I'm doing now. I'm like I don't want to be boxing to having to do that, but I'm definitely ready to get you slapped on some camera too.
Yeah.
Like I want
Yo.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I mean, because isn't that really the point of the role? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Isn't that
just
Depending what it is.
expanding your craft.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like y'all want to be able to do this acting thing and do it like for real, not just
Yeah.
playing around.
No bullshit. I'm trying to be on
Exactly.
Stars and fuck with 50 and one of them. Goddamn, and me and Sean, we like Metro and.
But it
Future,
take
so
what y'all doing right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
It take what y'all doing right now, putting yourselves out there, putting yourself out there as a writer, as an actor. You know what I'm saying? As an actor, you got to put yourselves in front of the camera so people can see that you can do it. But when I say like, what do you plan on doing to make yourselves better? Like, what steps do you plan on taking? As far as like, you plan on doing any acting classes in the future? Because like, it ain't just improv. Like my man was saying, it ain't just improv. You got to be able to
put a skill into it. Put
just reflect those emotions
repetition.
that's within those words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely. I'm definitely taking classes, doing that. We was actually just talking about that. Me and Dia was talking about taking acting classes, and that's something too where we would when we was on set and doing stuff, we actually practice a lot. Like some people some people just come and they just they'll remember their lines and but practicing and just getting into character real quick or like what
It'd be so crazy. A lot of times we might be out off the movie scene.
like you gotta
And I
like,
fuck
we
with
would
her
just
because
be-
that's how she'll be. No,
That's
so
how we
that's
would
how
be,
I
like-
be. And just getting a scene, and you might not even. It ain't gonna be on no. Let's practice. It might just be on some, just maybe about the movie or not. But you just gotta catch up. Like
Like how she just did, just
how you,
randomly
and,
jumped
and you
into
just
it.
gotta catch it. And she know I'm a goddamn. Hey,
because we had seen
hey. Don't be tripping how I talk to my hoe. You know what I'm saying? It's my hoe. Like shit. Hey, you see grown men talking. What you say?
like we would do random shit because like until you go into acting classes and you in it, you
that's
really
what you
gotta
gotta
own
do.
your
Yeah.
shit.
You
Like
gotta own
and you gotta build that chemistry. You gotta so that's what you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn those emotions. Like, can you cry? Can you know what I mean? You're gonna go to class. Can you cry? Do you know how to make do you know how to get into character? So definitely the technical skills that go into acting and also just how to present yourself and how to make sure that your profile, whether it's where you go on social media, if you want to be an actor,
all that
making
shit.
sure all of that is there. Your profile on IMDb. My brain is. I think that's what it is right now.
IMDb,
Yeah, like setting yourself up professionally for that, so that you can get those roles in the future or be taken serious in your craft. So definitely.
It's crazy because one time I only remember I had did a slight audition for like this. I don't know, call it a production company, man, I don't know what it was, but I did the audition and got past the first 2 rounds. And the next jump, they started sending me a whole bunch of jump, like little package deals. Like you could goddamn come to, I think it was like Las Vegas and meet certain people and be on certain teams and certain. I can't really. I don't even remember.
Just
what
putting
that
you
shit.
in the rooms you need to be
Yeah,
in.
putting you in the
I was
rooms.
telling that
Putting you
Tony
in the
about
rooms
like,
you need to
dang, I
be
was
in.
thinking about doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Yeah.
might have been. You know what
It
I'm saying?
was. I forgot.
An agency. That what it
It
was.
was
A
an
talent
agency.
agency junk. You know what I'm
And
saying?
we
I'm
had
like,
talked about, I was like, yeah, like, you know, in the reality when we talk about the whole independent films, like that's a beauty of it, right? Is that if you already have the talent, you can start doing the work and building a portfolio, and then
Right.
you can get better. See, some people always want to go. You know, you go to school for
Skip
certain
the
shit,
steps.
or you're going straight in there and you expecting because you went and got a certain level of education or experience with these high name people or whatever that you're going to start landing roles, and it still don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got paid actors that's big names that is complaining about not getting paid or role. That's still happening, but right now we have the ability, and it's actually encouraged for independent films to be, you know, in the forefront. That's why you got the big name Tubies and all of that now putting all of this money into black films. Those films is made by people, that's us. You feel me?
That's a
Like,
fact,
so
that's a fact.
they ain't all have schooling and all of that, but can you take yourself serious? Can you actually show up? Can you actually practice and develop a good story and then be a part of that? So it's like we really already be having what we need to get started. Always aim to be better and work on your craft, but for real, like, you ain't gotta pay no $5,000 or something to go to no acting school to get started. Like a lot of people do. I'm not shitting on that at all, because I always recommend expanding that. But
I think anything in
Shout
life
out.
is discipline. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, anything you want is discipline. You can start off bad at anything, but if you put your time and effort into
repetition.
anything, anything, 21 days, become a habit, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. And then people got to stop wanting to be motivated too. I ain't with all that motivated
that's
shit.
that
'Cause that
part.
ain't what it is.
Yeah.
It take discipline.
Yeah.
If you don't have discipline, ain't nothing you do gonna work. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? So it's like, for me, like, that's something I took from it as far as time. Shit, it was a lot of time I took out the film. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but on top of other things, but shit, it might. Yeah, you might be, the last 3 times you shot, you might have shot during the day.
Right.
Well, goddamn it, that ain't this one. So we shooting from 4 p.m. to midnight, you know what I'm saying, this time. And it might not stop at midnight. So it's like, it gave me like a different type of momentum with things, you know what I'm saying, as far as how I was maneuvering my everyday life. You know what I'm saying, just always being ready, you know what I'm saying, always, you know what I'm saying, even like the practicing, like I got scenes where it was curse words in that bitch, and shit, I was practicing with my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, read this. Say what that nigga say. Shit, my son, he had to beat bricks, you know what I'm saying? He in there like, fuck, damn, shit, you know what I'm saying? He like, yes. Fuck this motherfucker shit. I'm like, that's not in the script.
no long
Taking it too far.
Yeah, you took it a little
no
far.
nipple
like,
having that.
He said, "You giving me a hall pass?
Yeah, he like,
All I gotta do is read this."
yeah, I'm gonna read all the time,
Yeah. I'm in there pulling out my pistol and shit, like, pull my shit
He
out.
was into it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, but I had to do what I had to do to practice, because like I couldn't show up on the set like I ain't had nobody to practice with, so like shit,
That's how it
I got
be.
tired of
Man,
repeating
it's crazy.
myself.
I used to be around the way. You know what I'm saying? I used to be around the goddamn way. You know what I'm saying? And I just, like the guys out there, whoever else out there, and I just be in the, like, broad day in the middle of the apartments, goddamn, and I'd be practicing my spirit. Nigga might pull up and jive. What the hell? Yo, you might be standing right beside me, you know what I'm saying? I just like, what the hell right on? But I don't stop. I just keep going and keep going. I'm the body language, the voice, the everything, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, to a
think you
point
bad
after a
for
while,
real.
nigga like, he just practicing his
Yeah.
script. He just practicing his script.
Nigga scared to pull up on me.
No, we was practicing. I remember we was practicing, and he kept saying, we was practicing. He kept saying, "Bitch, something." Dot was like, "All right, now." He kept calling me a
Yeah,
bitch.
like-
Dot like, "All right." He said, "A lot of bitches. Don't keep calling her." You a little too in character. You was getting them bitches out.
Ain't well, and
He
you
was
gotta
trying
be,
to get
gotta
off.
be ready.
Yeah, and I was trying to smoke his ass too, like bitch ass nigga. Like,
Yeah, funny.
Man, I'm out there directing, man, and he walking up on me doing his lines, and I'm looking at him like, what the fuck?
Like, I'm trying to talk to
He
you.
was saying something that I can't remember what he was saying, but it was something that I forgot was in the lines, and it was like, it could be relevant to what was going on at the time. So I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for that right now. And he's just, like he said, he don't stop. He just kept going. I was like, all right, I'm going to just leave him right there.
You're like, bro, what did you talking about?
He really don't stop.
Yeah.
You know, like,
really
he
be a
don't care if
different
you don't know
person.
what's going on. He can keep going.
That's funny.
You gotta own it.
It ain't dawned on me, so like, oh, he was practicing.
Yo,
That is great.
that is crazy. So I know I see like watching the series, y'all all over the city with it, like for real. Like,
Yes.
like the scenes, some of the shots and the scenes, the places y'all was at, like, man, I'm familiar. I know where y'all at and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That was intentional, man.
I believe that. I believe that. So scouting the scenes and stuff, like you saying, it was intentional. Like, so let's talk about that. Like, what was so intentional about it? Like, what was the significance of each some of those scenes and
That
some
was
of the
more
places?
DI, man. You gotta give him the props for that, cause that was more his thing. Like he was like really big on like just finding new grounds.
Right.
Tony found a lot of different spots too.
I was about to say.
I didn't really find a lot of spots.
same
That wasn't my thing.
Yeah. Like,
But I just remember like him really like. Nah,
I love it. I love
say
it. I
was
love
about
it.
50-50. It was about 50.
Sean wouldn't know.
He
Y'all.
capping.
Sometimes they don't have no. You know how some people just don't have no clue how much work you do. Sean
Right.
one of those. Sean don't be knowing what the fuck be going on sometimes. Like
I just do my part.
he be like, I do what I do. Like he still go, I do. Like just tell me what to do.
I just do my job.
Like tell me what to do. He be like, don't set nothing up.
Looking at the scenery.
Nah, I just remember him saying, "Yo, I'm going to check out this. I'm going to check out that." But she did find a lot of spots.
Yeah, definitely. Like, but that part,
But that was their
Diop-
thing, like,
Diop's-
I won't
yeah,
really-
definitely Diop, definitely Diop too. Like, I'm not gonna take all the credit, but but that part for me, like, so I could talk about some of the scenes. Most of the ones that's like really scenic, like that's my thing. My thing about Richmond that I love. I've traveled a lot, been around the world, but I love that Richmond has so many places, like the train tracks. Like if you get to the shooting scene, it's a shootout scene at the rails and whatever. Like that looks good. And then like certain places, I feel like I like action, so. If anything that looked like Subway or like you can cut and play around where it looked like they jumping from one place to another. So anything with the water, like Miss D got a scene where she cursing, getting into it with her son, and it's over by the bridge, the Mayo, the T. Potter Bridge, like those type of scenes like that where it's like scenic outside. Like I like that type of stuff. I wanted to show Richmond like out and about in a different way, in a way that people like. Y'all shot that in Richmond? And then like,
I mean, it definitely was Richmond. Like, you know what I'm saying?
you know what I mean? Like it's
But
certain
if you don't know, you don't know. Cause
Yeah.
there's a lot of little hidden jewels in Richmond.
Shit, I was discovering shit.
Yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. I was like, because I watched.
Back here?
Yeah, because I've watched a lot of different stuff that people do that in like say it's Richmond and they film in Richmond and stuff like even the big productions when they film in Richmond, and it always seems like they don't never really capture Richmond.
Go to the same spot.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, dang, they got some new they got some new scenes, some new areas that the people from Richmond don't know Richmond. They'll know where these spots at, but at the same time, they ain't see it the way y'all did it. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, some of these scenes is dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like, damn, I know where that's at. I know where this at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I did appreciate that.
Them back roads
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You hitting them back roads. You know what I'm saying? When y'all was at the J spot, I was like, dang, they at the J spot. You know what I'm saying? See, and I like, you see what I'm saying? People don't, if you know Richmond, you know the J spot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was in a J spot when I was like.
You weren't supposed to be in there. Don't even say that. You weren't supposed to be in
I
there.
told Jay, I was like, why y'all let 16-year-olds come in the J spot? Like, y'all ain't had no business doing that. He was like,
want to go in the J
that's what
spot.
he said to me.
Niggas
And I was like, cause me and my
need to watch the
homegirls-
money. Ain't got time to watch y'all fast ass girls.
I said, cause me and my homegirls, we
Smoking
wanted to.
cousins.
You was holding up the wall though, right? You won't doing nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Up, that face.
I don't recall.
Well, man, so I want to know what's next for the R.
Ooh, episode 3. Y'all have to watch that. It's
Okay.
coming. That is so good. We
Richmond.
Oh, you hear that? Can't make this shit up.
the R man. We did a 3-part just to kind of let it sit. So our goal is to really push that nationwide. You know what I'm saying? So we really gonna take it out of the state so that people could see it. Because again, we made it here, we made it of the R, but we want people to really get eyes on it. So we got connections and stuff in other places, and we gonna try to pull what we have created and put it in the right hands in different places to bring vision on that. And I pray that it gets what it needs to support. And if it grows and it becomes something more than that, and we do more, I'm good with that. We have our independent platform, Indie Films 100, and we got more movies coming to that. And it's still gonna be Richmond. Like, we gonna be filming here, we gonna use people here. It's still about putting the R was always bigger than just the R. It was always bigger than just the R.
That ain't the goddamn. Ain't the vehicle.
Yeah, so we got more movies coming, and we still gonna use the R. We still gonna put the city on the map in a different way. But the R movie series itself is just, it's just fire. We just like,
Yes, it's definitely fire.
and that 3rd episode, man, I'm excited. I'm just excited for all the work, for people to really be able to see it. Because some people like, I want to see it all at one time. Like, I'm like, all right, that's fair. But yeah,
I'm trying to binge watch.
they want to binge.
They used to that. Netflix used to throw it at them all at one time.
That's where we at. That's where we at. Can't be mad at that. So yeah.
So okay, so what's next? All right, so that's next for the R. What's next for you?
Life. I'm just working. You know what I'm saying?
Life
Right.
everywhere, bro. I feel him.
For real.
That's the truest statement ever, bro. Life, bro.
Hashtag life. Shit.
And just my whole mentality is got to learn from yesterday and make the day better than yesterday. You know what I mean? Just so with the acting shit, been trying to get more focused, and even because I be stepping in the modeling jump too. So you know what I mean?
Okay,
The
shout
modeling,
out.
acting. You know what I'm saying? Trap nigga, street nigga, turn entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? Working on trying to turn to a mogul. So however it look, however it come, keep practicing, keep working. You know what I mean?
Respect.
Goddamn, been in cruise control, so I'm just trying to put the pieces together and build it. You know what I'm saying? Like in any genre, any perspective, any platform, any goddamn whatever, I just learn, soak it in. Cause when I got there and hit the gas, man, I'm gonna show them how to put their foot on these niggas' necks for real. Until then, man, let these goddamn weenies and cute boys and real niggas goddamn do what they doing.
Yeah.
I fucks with it.
Yeah.
So what's next for you?
Man, just keep writing, man. Keep writing, man. That's keep writing and life, like he said, living, man. Like I think somebody said it earlier, repetition is a big part of what we do. So I never want to get rusty. So I'm always writing something. Even if I don't tell nobody I wrote it, I'm writing something. You know what I mean? It's just because I stopped writing at one point in my life, and when I came back to it, that was like tough. Just so I never want to make that mistake again.
Right.
Keep on writing, man.
rust off, man.
Yeah, keep creating, man. And it's just because creating is like that's life for me.
Right.
As long as I'm creating, man, I'm good. I'm in good spirit, no matter how my face look, Miss D.
Don't keep coming at me. You know what I'm saying? Because see, when I be trying to, you witnessing this shit.
Right. What's
As soon as I reciprocate the reciprocate, then I'm the bad guy. That's how it works. That's how this shit works, man.
Then you the bad
The
guy.
story of my motherfucking life, man.
Then you the bad guy.
Say hello to the bad guy.
He love the pick. Sean love the pick.
You know he do.
I want all the smoke, man.
He do want to
He
smoke
like
now
it.
because it's not that he got a bad face, it's the same face. When he proud of you, when he mad at you, when he happy, when he sad, when he hungry, when he not hungry, when he sleepy, when he ain't sleepy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about the face. I ain't say what the face was.
Nah,
It's just the face.
I love my face.
And then I'm like asking for direction. He like,
No, I
you
love
wrote
my
it.
face. Yeah.
He like, well, you wrote it. I'm like, but I can't see myself, Sean. Like, just give me some.
If you want to learn how to keep your stress level down, if you want to learn how to maintain control, just talk to Sean, man. I'm telling you, man, because the fucks ain't there. If I really don't give a fuck with a person, it's Sean.
Nothing.
Yo.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
So many people be
Faking it for them.
Yeah, no, I respect it though.
Yep.
You gotta
You know what you gonna get with them.
for real.
Yeah, you know.
gotta
what
have the
gonna
real
get.
people around you, man.
Yeah, it's been a great experience for me though, man. I'm definitely.
Yeah, it was fun. It definitely, like I mean, it was fun. I enjoy myself. I'ma always be working and grinding.
Of course.
You know, I'm working on another project right now. I actually been working on this project for 3 years. So it is, you know, but I would say like something that they said earlier was like just doing it, like, because I noticed as the scenes went on, you know what I'm saying, it just, you get tired of being scared. You get tired of the nerves. You was at home and you done did this shit right. And you was like, that sweet as a bitch. And then you get on the scene, act like a punk ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that to yourself. So like,
I think that's natural.
It is natural, but I
I
think
didn't hear it's my fault, but when you hear talk,
it wasn't your fault. You don't give a damn that you cut me off. One thing you gonna learn in this
I still got
motherfucker.
man.
One motherfucking thing you gonna learn in this motherfucker.
Talk
Okay?
to me, auntie.
Rewind the tapes. I done cursed everybody ass out in this bitch for cutting me the fuck off. So welcome to the Don't Cut Me the Fuck Off session of the Cluedo Fuck.
Get his ass.
Yeah, God damn it.
All the time.
Yeah, if you want to trigger me, cut me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
She ain't lying. She is not lying.
Get his ass. Get his ass.
You can go ahead, nephew.
I forgot what I was doing.
Yeah, so that means the next time you think about cutting me off, you think about it and assess that shit. That's the point. That's the point. See?
Wait a minute, forgive me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, goddamn it. Shit, he made me forget. Cutting me the fuck off. Shit, I was in the middle of my statement and
right,
shit.
because I was listening. You said you can't be no punk ass bitch on the camera.
Thank
Own that
you.
shit.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
I be listening.
Because you
That's
was
what I was
listening.
saying. Okay.
Nah, see what I'm saying? You trying to be funny. Now, goddamn, when we
Go
start,
ahead.
Nah, keep your thought then. Hold your jaw, because Tony reminded me. But yeah, you can't, because I just felt like my best work when I was just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just going to go and just do this shit. And then that's why the scene, I'm looking forward to seeing me argue with my baby daddy. I'm going to keep it a buck, because he really had to ask me, like, you all right? Like, why you gritting on me? Because I'm like, I'm your baby mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the set like this the whole time. Like, I'm making myself irritated. I'm thinking about a baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out, you know. So,
That's how you coming up today.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I saw that when you was acting. You were pulling out some real experiences that you actually had. But being that I know you, so I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know. Yeah.
But good.
Shut up, A-Rock. He tried to say that shit nice as possible.
I'm just saying.
To even touch on what you was just saying, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us being from here, you know what I'm saying, whatever background a motherfucker have, that's what made it comfortable. It just, we all had to get out our own way.
Right.
And that's, you gotta salute the production team for placing everybody in the goddamn positions or the roles they had.
Yeah.
Because they seen it. And then even as it went, they see the personality this person have, you know what I'm saying, the way this person act. Oh, all right, so I don't know it, but I know they writing it, because it's on you to bring it out you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't put you goddamn right there, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn 3 on the base, you know what I'm saying? When he throw this motherfucker, either you gonna hit that home run or not.
Yeah.
If you don't,
that's on you.
they tallying up for the next joint and know we still fucking with you, but we ain't gonna put you in that role, goddamn. We just gonna put you in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? But then, and the other thing I was saying, when you goddamn think about, listen, talk to people that's in higher, you know what I'm saying, positions, been doing it for years. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something different if you ain't never experienced it until you do. When them guys, you could practice 100 times in the mirror. You could goddamn work on something. When it's goddamn go time and them lights come on, you know what I'm saying? It's a different. If you think about people, the comedians, actors, rappers, they like, man, when I hit that stage, some people could take a shot, some people pray, some people sniff a line, some people, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, when that lights, camera, action, man, that shit gonna dictate goddamn the real from fake or who bullshitting or who goddamn came to goddamn play.
Hey, look, we done had to tell. It was Sean. Sean said, "Hey, look, you want to be a star or just another nigga in the movie?"
Hey,
I said, "Cause
I like it.
That sound like him too.
Hey, yo, he got the punchlines for real, dog. He got the punchlines for real,
That
dog.
sound like him too.
Yo,
That boy turned into a star that night.
that's what he did." Cause I said, "I don't know, Sean. This looking like just another nigga in the movie."
yo.
Like, damn.
I ain't jumping up there. After I said that line, he like, all right, I'm gonna get up.
Got his ass up there and did this shit. Like, what you talking about?
What y'all talking about?
You ain't telling him.
Yeah, God damn, you
ain't
messy.
But that's part of directing, like understanding that everybody got an ego, and if I can manipulate your ego, I can make you do exactly what I want you to do.
That's facts.
What happens if you can't manipulate their ego?
I always can.
Always.
There's no.
And if he can't, I can.
There's no. And that's even like
Yeah.
for males, like when a woman do it, like
It's gonna get done.
Yeah, cause men
It's
don't
gonna
like
get
that.
you ain't gonna know I'm doing it. That's
Yeah,
the
we
thing.
gonna get
like,
it
you're
done.
not gonna know. That's what's going
Is it
on.
manipulating the ego or poking on the potential?
Both.
Both, yeah.
It's both.
It's definitely both.
Both.
But if I hit you low, you gonna automatically poke your chest out. That's what men do. If that's what you really want, I mean, if that ain't what you really want, you gonna fold. If you fold, then okay, he's a folder.
Goddamn, leave here. I'm goddamn ready to hit the trap.
Then let them fold. I can't. Hey, one thing I ain't into is saving people from themselves.
That part. We
like,
ain't in no save a whole club.
Who Jesus? Cause that would drain the shit out of
that's
you.
not-
No, and we really did have to come up like, cause it do take. It took us. I would say for me as a woman, like I'm pouring a lot into people. I would be drained. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of encouraging, a lot of nurturing that you're doing to get people to believe in themselves and shit like that. So it's like, at some point, it's like, if you don't believe in this, that's it. I'm not going to keep pouring into it. But while you in my presence, I'm going to give as much as I can to it. So we going to get it done. But at some point, you know, you do draw the line like, you lost cause. Because you just want the end outcome. You really don't want to do the work.
Some people you meet, you know, they just want to find a problem to every solution. And once I realized that, I got to go.
I mean, you can't really do. You can't really. I learned that you can't solve everybody's problems.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm saying?
ain't trying to even solve all my problems. Shit, so I know I ain't trying to solve the next motherfucker. Some shit, I just be like, fuck it.
Yeah, sometimes you
what I'm
gotta
saying?
you gotta let it be what it's gonna be,
Yeah.
and especially what y'all got going on. Y'all building something. Y'all building something. And the same thing I say, it's like I'm gonna keep going. So if you ain't riding the train with me, that's on you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Time is needed though.
I've been saying that.
It wasn't a lot of bad albums, but the few they just seemed to weed they self out. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
they just kind of disappeared, and we didn't go looking for them.
I mean,
Let this nigga lines, bro. I swear.
I'm telling you, let it fall right off the tree and just roll on down.
Punchline King
wherever-
tonight, man. That nigga
We'll go
4 and
looking
0.
for him.
He is 4 and 0.
They call him the pen for a reason.
God
Yeah,
damn.
I ain't even.
The pen is stamped. Nah, if niggas don't call him the pen, I'm sparking niggas out. Hashtag the pen.
You a hater.
You got bars.
Definitely.
Bars for days, dog.
You got fucking bars,
Yeah,
man.
it is just
See, I
the
won't
truth.
cursing until y'all.
Look, I started it. I said, can we curse?
She won't curse it.
I definitely came to
I ain't-
get you started. That
Yeah, I ain't
was my
never
whole.
cursed for real.
Yeah, that was my intentions.
That's kind of crazy, like, cause
Manipulate your ego.
cause when I walked in, I was like, God, I just pray that Sean gets you know what I'm saying? This nigga in here, goddamn, you know
Praying
what I
on
mean?
you.
That's how I be, man. That's kind
Yo.
of crazy.
Crazy.
God
Y'all say y'all wanted the show to
I'm
be
taking my prayer
exciting.
back.
Wow.
Taking her prayer back. She taking her prayer back.
Taking the prayer back.
He said, God damn, it ain't that deep.
What I'm doing is working, so don't take the prayer back.
Oh man, that was funny.
All right, God. He got all right.
Me and God gotta understand him anyway.
Yeah, he know. He knew you was coming to fuck with me before I knew tonight.
Lordy. So I got one last question I got for everybody. Like after well, not I got one more question after this, but
He always say that.
I know I do, right?
I got one more questions.
Ask your questions, bro.
with independent film, the company y'all got
Indie Films 100.
Indie Films 100. Yes, my bad. I didn't mean to mess it up.
No.
But Indie Films 100. What's next for that? Like, cause I know you said it's gonna be a lot more projects under that umbrella. So, like, I want to hear more about the umbrella itself and what's gonna be coming up under that umbrella. If can y'all even discuss that?
Yeah, of course. Indie Films 100. Right now, if you go, is INDIE Films FILMS 100.com. You could go on there. You can actually, if you have your own movies, independent movies, you can go and actually submit your movie to the platform. And it's just a platform so that creators can put their projects out, distribute their projects. So we want to encourage independent filmmakers to have a platform. So anyone who has a movie can submit it, we can review it and put it on a platform, and then now you're doing direct to consumer. So you can set your price for it, whatever you want to do, so that you can actually make money. Because these big platforms, the way that really works, you have to get almost 1 million views to even get ad time and sponsors, and you get your check and it's $100. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the reality. You get the visibility, but you're not gonna get no money. So when we have independent platforms like that, we can actually monetize and actually have control over what we do. So Indie Films 100 right now is up live. You can go and see independent films that's on there, support local people here, and so we're just building that out where it's like we just have a hub for our independent filmmakers here in Richmond. So what's next for that is to continue to push that, to continue to put our projects there, to continue to have anybody in the city, everywhere, you can submit your films on there. And also, audio books, advertising space. My audio book, if you go on there and see it, Sean, I think is yours still on there too? Your audio book on there?
I think it's some.
I mean, not audio book, your book.
I think it's some links.
Yeah, some link, like, so things like creations, it's not just films, but short films and any film creative production, you can go on there, watch and see what we got, and just stay in tune with what independent filmmakers are doing. And yeah, that's what Indie Films 100 is right now. And that's on Instagram, YouTube, and on our website. So
All right, cool. Shout out to that.
I just heard that they don't give you a seat at the table. Make your own motherfucking table. Straight like that.
if they don't give you a seat at the table, make your own.
I like
Dude, it
that.
ain't comfy enough, still make your own motherfucking table.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. You gotta make your own table nowadays. It ain't gonna ain't nobody coming to save you,
Ain't
bro.
nobody come to save you.
Ain't nobody coming to save
Ain't
you.
nobody gonna say your black ass.
And ain't. So
Straight up.
that's
So-
what we're doing with that.
Let's end like this. So tell everybody how they can reach you and everything like that. Instagram and all that good stuff.
Yes, you can reach me, Tony Senior, on Instagram, ToniSenior. So Tony Senior. Also check out my website, www.tonysenior. That's TONISR.com. I got tea parties coming up. I sell tea, best tea in the city,
Hey.
herbal tea.
Get
y'all
the
some
tea,
tea.
man.
Good dope.
It is. I got that herbal
Oh, shit.
tea.
Look,
Y'all catch me on there.
Go ahead.
Found out she gave me the wrong package.
I got a special one for you. Look.
Lordy.
Yeah, Tony C on IG.
I'm Sean Starling on everything. Starling, not Sterling. Starling.
Hey,
Starling.
Star.
Starling.
Star.
let's go.
Star.
Ratchet White _HIB.
She was in his own.
Ratchet White 5800 on everything. Ratchet
Okay.
White _HIB.
And go ahead, Miss D. Let them know.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
an
It's the-
Aquarius. My favorite color purple. Oh, nah, wrong show. But, nah, it's
I'm
your
an
girl.
Aquarius. I was born in February, so I'm an Aquarius.
I like walks in the park.
31 years old. I know I look about 24. But let me see what else.
But nah, it's your girl, Miss D, man. Y'all
I like to
already
work out
know.
and eat
You know what I'm
sushi.
saying? He trying to you know what he trying to do.
antagonize
See, he
you?
trying to see if that shit that Sean said he be doing work, if he can manipulate my ego. That's what he trying to do. Back keep cutting me off. You hear this shit, A-Rock?
I
You sitting
hear
right
it.
here letting them do this shit.
Look, you normally know how to handle yourself, so I just come in when you need me
I
to.
scared.
It's the baby face.
I scared.
That's how we.
Go ahead, let the people go ahead, man.
Nah, man, it's your girl, Miss D, though. We in the building, man. Y'all already know. Come, we wrapping this shit up, man. I'm ready to go eat some chicken or something.
Hey, okay, it's your boy A-Rock with the Credo 4. I want to thank everybody from the R for coming out,
Blessings, King.
And you know what I'm saying? We're going to be back with another one, man. And once again, hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram and all the other platforms, man. And we on Patreon. I mean, we got a Patreon, Apple Podcast, Spotify, all that good stuff, man. It's the Credo 4. We out.
Get it wide. Miss D, and she reppin' on the north side. Bitches talk a lot of shit, but they ain't down to slide. Me and my bitches, you know we down the ride. Oh no, get it wide. Miss D, and she reppin' on the north side. Bitches talk a lot of shit, but they ain't down to slide. Me and my bitches, you know we down the ride.